Well, let's take a look at another Draw magazine. This one from 2003, and this one has articles. It's called the How-To Magazine on Comics and Cartooning. This one has an interview with Mike Ringo. Big article about a comic called Powers by Bendis and Oming and the Powers crew. How to Draw Hands by Brett Blevins. Design, The Depth of Illusion by Paul Reboche. And Terry Beattie is telling you some great art books you should have for your studio. Purpose of figure drawing, intended for mature readers. So like I said, I've had this a long time now. Goes back to 2003. Mike Manley is the editor. So they start off with this big interview with Mike Ringo, and he used to draw Fantastic Four and the Flash comics, and he had a great style. He passed away a few years ago, but his style is really nice. Look how he draws people, how he draws the Fantastic Four. Here's some drawings. These are pencil drawings here, which are really nice to see how the artist thinks. What he's roughing out is so interesting. Pictures of drawings of Spider-Man, the Fantastic Four in action. You get a lot out of these interviews with these comic book artists, telling you what it is their thought process is about. Like here, he's looking for which angle to show this boy's sadness. He tried that one, he tried that one, he tried that one, and he settled on that one and inked it here. Another page from the Fantastic Four, and I'm pretty sure that's his self-portrait there. Flash Gordon type character. So a lot of great stuff here. Here's some stuff he's inked. Some of his own characters. Then we get into Paul Reboche talking about design and what design means for comics and animation. Here he's showing you, if you do this kid design kind of semi-flat, this is what it looks like with a lot of tangents. But if you do it semi-round and show some depth, it's a whole new look to it. How to draw stuff so that it has depth. Explaining form and depth to the eye, scaling and horizon line. So if you draw everybody's feet on the same line across, they're all standing in the same spot. But if you alter where they are in the picture plane, you can get a sense of depth as to some guys are close and others are far away. Just by tilting up the angle. If you do it from eye level, then it's a little different look. This is a rough he did for Mr. X comic way back. How to establish objects in space. This is a really great article about how to draw and design your drawings to give you the effect that you want. Powers, building the page by the Powers team. So this is a breakdown of how these guys made the Powers comic. I may have one or two of these comics. Back to Paul talking about design. Oh, here's that's a Howard Pyle painting. I remember that. And another Pyle painting. The great master of American illustration. Some more pencils by Mike Ringo. This is for his story called Telos. Ran in a back section of Section 0, part of the Guerrilla Comics line, published by Image. Great drawings there. There's a really nice drawing of Spider-Man fighting Dr. Octopus. Then we get into Terry Beattie telling you which books you should have on your shelf. Here's Andrew Loomis, more Loomis stuff. All these are Loomis things that are in various Loomis books. This is from the famous artist painting course, which was a course we used to get from the back of the comic books that you could send away for. Drawings by Jeff McHammer. I'm sorry, McHammer. Alex Raymond did these drawings here. More Loomis stuff about how to do a drawing of a picture. This is the wrong way, this is the right way. Getting your perspective right, your horizon line right. More Alex Raymond drawing. More Loomis. This is from the Creative Illustration book by Loomis. So a lot of good information these guys are giving out, telling you some really good things, some really good tips and tricks of drawing. Oh yeah, Albert Dorn did this and this, these drawings here. Such character in these faces. That's Dean Cornwell, preliminary drawing for a painting that he did, a really great painting. Pilot's crew in World War II airplane. And then we get the Brett Blevins telling you how to draw hands. All these tips on how you can think about drawing hands. The great thing about hands is that they're at the end of your arm, so you have model right there. You can take pictures of your hand in any pose and then look at it on your device and copy it. So you can put a mirror up in front of your hand and look at that to get a foreshortening drawing. So I guess this is Brett drawing Archie comic. And notice how the hands indicate the character's feelings and personalities. And here he's drawing a basketball game. Don't know what comic this is from, but I think there's an alien involved in there. This looks like storyboards for a Superman cartoon with Bizarro Superman. Again, the hands show so much of the personality of the character. And this is storyboards he did for Static Shock, season 1 or season 2. I wasn't on those 2 seasons. I was on seasons 3 and 4. I tried to get him to do some boards for us on season 4, but he was too busy. And I wonder what this is from. Tarzan. He did storyboards for Tarzan. I guess there was a TV cartoon of Tarzan. So, a really great magazine, like I said, and you can get digital versions of this if you can't track down the actual physical copies. But it's a really great magazine put out by Two Marus. I really like them a lot. So when you do find it, take the advice of the title and just draw. Keep drawing, and we'll see you next time.